Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know when you're watching, but hey, thanks for tuning in. Today, very exciting. A 50k long one in preparation for the Dead March on August 9 here in Belgium. And to be honest, I'm not ready for this 50k. No, it's been a couple of months since I've done this. I hear you thinking, Mayhem man, why do I need to watch you run a 50k as a final long one? Well, I'm gonna share my experiences, the do's and the don'ts. What you need to take into account in preparation and also for that big day itself. Without further ado, let's kick it off. And if you know me, I'm a caffeine junkie, so already had like 2 double coffees and gonna take now a pre-workout shot of 150 milligrams. Gonna need it. It's not all going to be running. There is also going to be some walking in between. The good old trusty bee juice. I know, normally 1 hour in advance, but hey, it's not the first time that I just throw it in just at the start. Now, secondly, pre-workout. These are my go-tos. A pre-workout shot is ideal when you're out on the run. Just convenient, and you don't need to mix it with water because it's ready for action. Like myself. Woo! I hope you are too. And in case you're wondering, I already got an audience. Yeah, indeed. You know who? The horses are looking at me. Time to get running. Let's go for a run. Hey! Running an ultra is not to be underestimated, my friends. I think we can all agree on that. For me personally also, I like to call it an ultra starting from 50 kilometers. You got other people that say anything above a marathon distance is an ultra, but we all have our point of view. Normally you start training for your big race several weeks, months up front. I didn't do that, to be honest. I had a little running depression, didn't felt like really motivated. The longest one in 3 months that I did was last week on Sunday, 30 kilometers. That was not the way I wanted it to go. So that's why I decided now, 1 week later, to do a 50k. I know it's not all going to be running, there will be walking and now standing still and talking to you. So life is not great, but nobody says that you need to continue running during an ultra. You can walk, you can stop, you can rest. Anything is possible. It's you that decide. You go how you feel, and especially take the climate into account. It can be warm, it can be cold, it can rain. Basically, first thing is start with your training several weeks up front if you are very insecure if you're going to make it, yes or no. If you got no idea how to start your training, then open your dear friend Mr. Google and look it up. Plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of examples available, even for free. You can start off with that, but do take into account, most of them have a time of 12, of 16, sometimes even 20 weeks that you can prepare yourself. So don't look it up 4 weeks in advance, ladies and gentlemen. That's a bit late. Okay, hop on to the next one. Hey! Eat it nice and slowly, otherwise your stomach might get upset. You might ruin your entire race. Don't do it. Nope. Nice and steady wins the race. Look at that big boy run. Ah, he's gone. He's gone. Oh no. I lost him. My good friend. So okay, you signed up for a race, you know the distance, you know what kind of a race will it be. Will it be a trail ultra? Will it be a road ultra? Now it's time to see what kind of kit do you require. Because otherwise you might end up with a little surprise. Depending the weather, depending what you can expect on the terrain itself. If you're running an ultra trail and you don't have any trail shoes, you're gonna have a problem. I definitely recommend a running vest because then you can pack your nutrition, hydration, very important, and other things. Even some races have a mandatory kit. Do check that out for the event that you're subscribing to. Another big recommendation is check out the map of the event. Then you know what kind of a course it is, how much elevation and things like that. If you even want more information, search the event up on Google. People posted perhaps pictures from in the past, or even look it up on YouTube. YouTube might be your best source. I always have people that look up my videos of my previous races to help assess what they can expect. Okay, now head on over to the next one. For the moment, 10k in, 1 hour 24, not going very fast, nope, but it isn't a speed race, no. Just making sure I reach that 50 kilometers, and yeah, as you know, sometimes I stop, record a video, and then I start running again, yeah. But that's good, feeling good, the legs are feeling fine, not burning too much energy, that's the key. If you burn too much energy right in the beginning, you will not reach your goal, because the little hammer, that guy is gonna follow you. One big don't is, and you probably heard this already before, nothing new on race day. You need to test everything out up front. Like now, for example, I'm wearing the Saucony Triumph 22. My first one in them, and already doing 50 kilometers in them. Well, I hope I reach the finish. It's tough. Also, hydration, very important. Nutrition, also. Whew. My God, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not well hydrated, if you're not well nutritioned, you will not make it. For me, nutrition is also very important. Why? Because I'm vegan. So, and usually at the aid stations, what do you find? Yeah, that's not vegan. So I've got my own things with me, or, you know, Pupusos, Cindy got me covered when I see her along the route. So do take that into account and test that up front. 20 kilometers. Again, around 1 hour 24, a bit the same as the first 10k. I'm taking it easy, trying to find that ideal pace to not burn too much energy and keep it at its steady flow. Now, previously, I've took like 10 minutes of a break to eat my Oreo cookies. That felt good, to be honest. Sometimes you just need to eat something solid instead of just always gels. That's also highly recommended. Don't rely only on gels. That's not good. Your body will just refuse it at a certain moment. And I hear you thinking, hey man, you say you ran 1 hour 24 for the first 10 and then for the second 10 also around 1 hour 24 minutes, but you pause your watch? No, I don't pause my watch. This is to see how long I'm really taking, how long I'm resting. For me, that is important to know. You don't pause your watch at an event either, right? Why should you? Yeah, then you get more chance to forget to unpause it, and then afterwards you say, my time isn't right. Yeah, we all saw the memes, yeah, they rule the internet, so I don't pause it. So my time now is including walking, talking to you, everything, peeing. Already peed twice. Yeah, it's around 1 every 10 kilometers. Peeing, by the way, is a good indication to know how dehydrated you are. But we all know that, so drink. Good. Sometimes when you're out and about, you do come across some interesting things. There is some resemblance, don't you think? Let me know down in the comments. Almost halfway, but noticing, yeah, the quads and the feet are starting to fatigue. Yeah, they're starting to hurt. That's really soon. Yeah, I told you I wasn't prepared very well, but yeah, gonna take another pre-workout caffeine shot, 200 milligrams. That's gonna last me for like 2 hours. Then I got another one for the last 10k. Gonna need it, that's for sure. I'm a caffeine addict, so gonna take that, gonna let it circulate a little bit, and then I'm going to run again. So for the moment, a bit walking, recovering. The thing is, you don't only need to rely on running, but you gotta take into account also you're gonna walk. And walking for like a couple of kilometers and then starting to run again, it's gonna hurt also, because the muscles are going to get sore even more. They're going to get stiff. They're going to cool off. But let's see how that goes. Yay! 30 kilometers, 8 minutes slower than the previous 2 times 10k. Yeah, it was to be expected. I walked for like 30-40 minutes, and as expected, yeah, the legs are a bit stiff. But not only the legs, the hip, the right hip, which I'm suffering from, and then the lower back is also gotten a little bit stiff. I expected that. And then another, do something that you best not forget, is to take a mobile phone with you. I was just heading out, unknown where I was heading to, and it seemed like I was going a bit too far. Yeah, luckily I got my mobile phone with me and I checked it out and I turned back. And also I got the chance to call Pupusos and say hi to baby Emma. Another good reason for your mobile phone is, imagine you twist your ankle, you have something, then you at least can call somebody. Otherwise, you're just there and yeah, game over. I don't know. And also, with my mobile phone with me, when I go into a shop, I can pay cashless. Found a store, could buy a bottle of water. Also, Coca-Cola, fast sugars, ladies and gentlemen. And also ate half a pack of speculoos. My water bottles are now refilled. And I also did a hydration tablet in. Yeah, you need it, it's warm, you're sweating. I'm sweating like a pig. This is taking too long, by the way. Already busy now for 5 hours on the dot, 32 kilometers. That's really slow, by the okay. Who was that? Not me. If you're running alone, like myself, what else do I recommend? Music or a podcast, something, because you're alone, you're suffering, and that's a nightmare. So I always have music with me, because I always forget to upload some podcasts. If I have someone that runs along with me, then that's fine. I don't need music because I like to talk. And also make sure that it's a headset where you still can hear your surroundings, because otherwise, yeah, someone might hit you because you're not paying attention. You didn't hear them. Yeah, noise cancelling things. Nope, not when you run outside. Nah, do it on the treadmill or something like that. Yeah, 40 kilometers in a bit over 6 hours and 15 minutes. That was almost 2 hours for the last 10 kilometers. Yeah, it's not so easy and it's warm. So as I said, at kilometer 40, it was the last pre-workout caffeine shot. It's time to take it, my friends. Oh, I'm gonna need it. This is 250 milligrams of caffeine. That's gonna give a shock to the system, but to be honest, I don't know what's up. I'm completely out of shape. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, I've almost finished my 50 kilometers, 350 meters to go, but I didn't want to let you go without still mentioning 2 things. One do and one don't. One do. So after you run, do make sure that you hydrate and eat well, because you have sweaten a lot and you've burned a lot of calories. Make sure, because that is important for your recovery. If you neglect that, your recovery will not go smooth. And one, don't forget to bring toilet paper or wet wipes on your run. It's not because you did your business before the run that you couldn't have the feeling when you're out on your run. Don't forget, like today, 8 hours on my feet, 8 hours outside. So the risk is big. Had it once, and after that, always had toilet paper and wet wipes with me. My God, and to imagine that in 2 weeks I gotta do this double. What would you do after such an experience now? Would you go ahead and be at the starting line in 2 weeks? Or would you say, oh no, crap, I'm skipping? Well, I don't surrender, so Well, I try to not surrender, but it's not easy. But okay, let's see. Follow me on Instagram if you want to know, because I'm not going to film it if I participate. No, 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 no. It will be difficult enough. But I hope that you learned something. If you learned something, let me know down in the comments what you learned. If you have any other points that could be important, hey, let them know for the others. Hey, sharing is caring, my friends. And I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you later.